everyone, welcome back to Life on a Budget with D. Today's video is going to be more about how I'm going to pay off my car loan with my method on how I came up with my number. So previously, let me give you a little background when it comes to me and debt. I've used the Dave Ramsey plan twice and it had gotten me out of debt twice. So I've been debt free twice in my life. This is my third time getting back into debt, and the reason why I am back into debt is because I had to buy a new car because of my car accident. I did a video previously this month, or was it last month, about my car accident and how I was struggling to find a way to get a car that was affordable and reasonable in an inflation economy today in America. So I finally was successful in finding a car. I probably will post an image with me with the car here on this video to see that I was happy to finally get my car. But now I have to pay the remaining balance off. So I'm gonna break it down as to my thought process on how I'm gonna pay for a car, and then probably what I'm gonna do after the car is paid. So if you're into this kind of stuff and you wanna know how I plan on doing this, please stay tuned. All right, you guys, let me start over here. So normally I use the Dave Ramsey method, right? When it comes to paying off debt. And I have his baby steps right here when it comes to paying off or becoming debt free. And I love his baby steps. Now, according to his baby steps, I'm gonna break it down for you, for those of you who are not familiar with the Dave Ramsey plan. Number one, baby step number one, you have to save $1,000. Now, there's a lot of people in the community when it comes to budgeting or paying off debt that has a problem with this $1,000 savings. And it's because they feel like $1,000 is not enough. And a lot of people also recommend 1 month worth of saving before paying off debt. Now, the whole concept of baby step number one for Dave Ramsey is that most Americans don't even have $1,000 in their bank account for any sudden emergencies. So the goal is for them to at least save $1,000, not only just for the emergency, but for the sense of an accomplishing a goal that most Americans can't even accomplish. So it's to get the person have some kind of cushion just in case something happens. And, you know, a lot of people have a fear factor when it comes to that $1,000, but they fail to understand that it's not forever. It's just temporary. Baby step number two is to pay off debt. Now, I do want to go back to baby step number one, and I do understand when it's temporary, but I understand the feeling because I myself, you know, I don't want to, I'm going to tell you why I'm about to say this. Okay, so baby step number two is pay off debt. So what he recommends is that if you have anything more than $1,000 in your bank account, you need to use that money to pay off your debt. There should be no more money than $1,000 in your savings account. And I can understand why people can be quite uneasy with that. So I understand the feelings, like I really don't want to clean out my savings account. I personally don't feel like I'm in dire need to clean out my savings account. This is where the part where I believe that I'm going to be ishing it. And the reason why I say ishing it, because Dave Ramsey says you're not doing my plan, you're ishing it. You're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you're not doing the full plan. And I have to agree with him on this one. I am not going to do the whole plan because he says that if you have extra money in your bank account, you need to put all that money towards debt so you become debt free. So it'll be faster for you to get out of debt. And it works like a charm. I did it twice already, so it's not like it doesn't work. Baby step number three is paying off, now working towards your 3 to 6 months of savings for your emergency savings. And then baby step number four, that's 50% of investment. Baby step number five, you save for college if you have kids. Baby step number six, you pay off your house or start saving for a house. And then baby step number seven is to build wealth and give. And as you can see, I have the ishing it, smiling. It's bittersweet because I know that his program actually worked because I tested out twice and it is an amazing. I don't like that a lot of people put down Dave Ramsey as if, you know, he's not the only option. You can't dismiss the fact that his program, matter of fact, it's because of his cash stuffing envelope is the reason why we do even have a cash stuffing budgeting community, is because he pushed the idea of doing old school money management by having different type of envelopes, and it has been a craze in our budgeting communities. So you got to give people flowers when there's due, and Dave Ramsey definitely have that, because if it wasn't for Dave Ramsey pushing the cash envelope, a lot of people wouldn't have side hustles like in the Etsy shop. So I want to give kudos to Dave Ramsey for giving us ways to finance our debt. I haven't come up with a store, but I just want to give him kudos, because a lot of people be hating on that man, and I don't think it's right. I just don't think it's right. He helped me out a lot, so I back up Dave Ramsey. He helped me out a lot. All right, so I digress. So what happened before I had my car loan, I was on baby step number 4. Okay, so because of the car loan now, I'm all the way back to baby step number 2. But when this car accident had happened and brought to my attention that, I could do more aggressive savings for my baby step number 3. So this car accident, it was bittersweet, but now it has me reevaluating my finances as a whole and how I'm going to attack savings right after the car loan. So right here, I have created this debt tracker. I have my car loan, and it's altogether it's gonna be $3,337.42. Now the original loan was only $3,192, and that's just rounded off because I don't want to go straight to the pennies, at least not yet. And with the total interest is going to be that amount. The minimum monthly payment is $92, and it's due on the 9th. And I plan on paying it off by May. May should be the 9th month. Okay, so that's the strategy I have right now. I want to pay it off May. So I already have my tracker, my progress tracker right here, and I have this here so I can manage how much is the balance when it comes to me paying off my debt. So we're going to go on to this page. Okay, so this is my car immunization schedule. Okay, so originally right here I have $1,191.38 right here. Okay, that's how much the actual loan was for. But the total cost for my car was $23,191.38. I was trying to get that car for 20 grand, but it wasn't happening. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I need a car. So I financed $3,191.38 through my credit union. Okay, so this is what I do when it comes to paying off debt. I look for as much opportunities as possible. I am a person who likes to budget a year in advance because there's opportunity zones when it comes to your finances that a lot of people do not pay attention to, especially those golden months when you have an extra paycheck. So what I did is I wrote down extra check opportunities. For this year, 2022, there's still 2 more. In each year, there's always 4 months out of the year where you're going to get an extra paycheck if you get paid weekly or bi-weekly. If you get paid semi-monthly, that's not the case. I don't think it's the case. Y'all let me know. Is it the case? I don't think it's the case. But anywho, so for the year of 2022, you have 2 more golden months. And that is the month of July. We're currently in a golden month. And then, so I'm going to use, I didn't label that here because the first payment is due in September. But I am going to use some of July's money that I got for my golden paycheck, my golden month paycheck, towards this loan. So we have September is a golden month. And December is a golden month. So we have 2 more in the year of 2022 that I can utilize that money towards paying off my debt. In 2023, there's 4 paychecks, and that will total $2,400 $2040. I should say about 2022. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Is $1,020. So that's opportunities. And 2024, there's another four opportunities of golden checks. That's 2,040. And in 2025, there's 3 opportunities. There's 1,530. All of it total together is $6,630. Amazing, right? Those extra paycheck. Now, they expect me to pay it off in 36 months. I am not planning on paying it off in 36 months. So like I said before, I want to pay it off within 6 to 9 months, depending on what I'm going to do. So right here, I already broke down the month. I had a 2.79% interest rate, and that is the total charge for the loan. This combined together will give me the whole $3,337.42. I broke it down right here. Now, how I was able to do this calculation, I didn't get it from the bank. I got it from my actual calculator that I use on my tablet. Let me open it so I can show you. I think everyone should get this calculator. I am so happy I bought this calculator, and I'm going to tell you why. I bought it before I even know I was going to get into a car accident. So how this calculator works is that, one, you can download the app for free. So the main calculator is for free, right? And then if you want options to look for, to calculate loans and compound interest, you know, you'll have to pay $1 each to have access for that. So that's only $2, basically $1.98 for this app. But it was worth it because I end up needing it. I'm like, I never know if somebody's going to need a loan calculator or compound issue when it comes to savings, you know? So I'm happy I got it because now I'm using it. So I copy. This is not automatically calculated. I just copy down the numbers. And in the calculator, I had to put down $3,198 because when the bank was telling me how much I had to pay on a monthly basis, I said it doesn't calculate according to what I have on my calculator. What they did right here, like I said, they added this all together. The main thing, the main amount that I owe plus what they're charging, and they got their whole grand total. And then they divide that by 36 months to come up with their number. So at that rate, they really saying that I'm borrowing $3,198. The start date for my loan is in September and it ends August 2025. But I wanted y'all to notice that I have an extra $6,000 I can work with. I don't need $6,000. I just need the $3,337. So that tells me I have a more than enough opportunity to pay off my debt. With this number right here, I'm not going to use all of it because I'll be doing monthly payments with my regular income or inflow sources. So let's talk about it. I have my notes on the other side, so let's talk about it. All right. So this is what I had came up with, right? This is what I came up. My first payment should be $1,133.04. The reason why, how did I got that number? Number one, like I said, I'm going to use the month of July. I'm going to use the month of July extra paycheck to start helping me with my efforts. And I hope I did this right. Okay, so the month of July, I'm going to have an extra $245. I have money that I have put aside for certain sinking funds, and I decide that I'm going to cross those sinking funds out and use those extra money to pay off my debt. So that's that's $65. I also have an extra $75 that I already had put towards my NAPO savings. So I'm going to empty out that saving, get rid of that envelope, and put that extra $75 to the side. So that's an extra $385 right there that I could put towards my debt. Whew. Yes, I'm gonna put that towards my debt. Now, for the month of August, what I had to do, I already said that for Dave Ramsey, I was on baby step number 4. I'm not on baby step number 4 anymore. So what I had to do is to pause my investment payments that I had been doing for the last couple of years. So I had to stop that. And I normally had put $180 towards that. I had to also do that because my auto insurance also went up. I got to start shopping for new auto insurance. If I could tell you, there's a ripple effects when it comes to your credit score, when it comes to your insurance, and all that stuff when it comes to paying off a car. I mean, not paying for a car, but you know, everything. You got to think about all that stuff when it comes to a new car. So I don't know if I should do a video about my credit score and how was it affected or anything like that. If you want to know more about that, comment below if you want to know about how it can affect your credit score and stuff like that. So I have paused that. So I'm going to have to use some of this money from my investment to also pay my auto loan. And I got to figure out who I need to be shopping with because it went up $60. $60. All right. So 120 of that from the investment will be going towards my debt. The 120 plus the 65 I'll be using monthly towards my bill will equal the 185. So 885 plus August, that's 185. Then September is another golden month. That's another 185 I'll put towards that. And then the XP check is the extra paycheck. So that'll be $378.04. So altogether, that's be $748.04. So what I did, I add the 385 plus the $748.04 together, and I got $1,133.04. So by September, I should have this number here. Got a big chunk to pay off my debt. Okay? That's why it's very important. I really, really recommend that people budget in advance because you're missing a lot of opportunity to use your money effectively. All right, so that's what I have right here. I have $1,133.04. So I should be remaining with $2,204.38. That's for September. For October, I'm putting $185. I should be left with $2,019.38. In November, I should have put a payment of $185 again, and that should be a remainder of $1,834.38. December is another golden month. So I'm going to have $185 plus the $378.04. So that'll be a total of $563.04, which will leave me with a balance of $1,271.34. And I don't know if you notice, I write down quarters because I do budget by quarter. So by quarter 4, I should be down to $1,271.34. Now, for January, I have $185 to pay towards the debt, so I'll be left with $1,086.34. February, it should be another $185, so that'll be $900. That's beautiful, $901.34. March, my birth month, that is a golden month, and I'm going to add the $185 plus the $378.04, which will leave me with $563.04, which will leave me with a balance of $338.30. Beautiful to know that I only have $338.30 left. By April, I have another payment of $185, which would leave me with $153.30. And last but not least, the month of May is $153.30, and it'll be paid in full. Now, right here, the reason why this is green, because it takes at least 6 weeks for you to get your title from the bank. And that is why it's highlighted that. So I said to myself, by June, if all goes well, I should get my title. And then I have first target date and my second target date if I was going to do the long route. I don't want to do the long route. So this is just me paying it off based on what I know I'm going to get. Now, there's most likely I might get something from income tax. I don't know. I might have a potential of getting bonuses at work. So this is just based on me paying off what I know I have to work with for now. So with this, knowing that income tax, I could probably have some money, knowing that I could get an extra bonus, knowing that there's many ways I could get some more money, there's many opportunities to pay off this small debt. Now, I told you that I have the ability to pay it off in 6 months or 9 months. So the reason why 6 months is if I do the Dave Ramsey plan. The Dave Ramsey plan says that I am not allowed to save at all while I'm in debt. Now, I'm not desperate like I was the last 2 times to pay off debt. So I would like to continue to save while paying off debt. So I can do the Dave Ramsey way, and the goal is to get out of debt quick. Or I could do it my way, and I can pay off debt while saving. So I personally would like to do it my way this time, just for now. Now, if I was in a real deep situation, then I would do it the Dave Ramsey way, because when I was in trouble, that method helped me out completely. But I don't feel desperate to pay off debt. And I hope that's not me being lackadaisical when it comes to paying off debt, because I feel a little cocky. I hope that's not the situation. It's just that I have a plan where I can actually pay off my debt in 9 months while still saving. So right after I finish paying off my debt, I'm going to use the same method that I have here in paying off my debt towards attacking my savings, my 3 to 6 month savings. Because that car situation took a chunk from me, and I would like to replenish that. And for those of us for those of you in the budgeting community who understand how it feels to be sinking those funds, and then all of a sudden your funds get sunk, it is devastating, because you're like, number one, it came in handy, it did its job, clap, clap, bravo. But then again, I'm like, the financial security that you felt is like, okay, now I'm on edge again. And it's kind of good because it keep your toes going, and it's like, I gotta stay focused. So what would you do? Would you pay it off quick, fast, in a hurry, and just like, in 6 months I have this paid off by January, and then I could just start my savings? What would you do? Or would you sit there and say, an extra 3 months ain't gonna hurt nobody? What would you do if you were in my shoes? I think I'm gonna go my route, but what would you do? Just curious to know. So there you have it, everyone. This is my video on how I'm gonna pay off my debt. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are into personal finances, budget with me, bill exchange, and things like that, this is the place where you can find that kind of stuff. Until next time, you guys, thank you for watching. Take care.